After analyzing 100 camera moves from Hollywood films, check out the director I became with this behind-the-scenes commentary on my 2-minute short. It's simple. 2 roommates conflict over the cleanliness of their apartment as one frantically looks for her keys to get to an important interview. The other roommate has hidden the keys in a ploy to get the mess finally cleaned up. I made sure the keys were dangling to draw the audience's attention to it, but I made the mistake of having something purple that would distract.
Can you put your stuff away?
Laura is pushy and is going to be beyond direct when she hides the keys. I first heard about characters looking directly at the camera or down the barrel from Apocalypse Now.
Yes, sir.
I wanted the audience to think there wasn't something right about her for the very first frame. She's too intrusive for us. And I saw that power in having her look directly in camera, as if she can see the invisible audience and accuse them. It might have been even better served if I did it as a close-up. I kind of did the opposite of Coopla, though. In this scene, he highlights the moments they look away by having them not look at camera. They are having a hard time telling Sheen to kill one of their own.
Terminate the Colonel. He's out there operating without any decent restraint.
I think it also works well because it's the first shot of the movie.
They have a meditation room in the
I was reminded of the tracking shot in the first episode of Stranger Things, introducing Hopper, the disheveled sheriff. The Duffer brothers did it better, though. The camera slows on the messy table, feeding a specific thought to the audience about the character's slobbishness, and then goes to another thought as we see and now focus on what is being said on the TV.
We're getting reports of surges and power outages all across the county. Last night, hundreds of homes in East Hawkins were affected.
While mine is too fast and lingers on the same thought for too long, so the audience hears the information and is yearning for new information that comes too late. They're bored. In fact, in Back to the Future, the introduction to Doc's home is also a smartly slow tracking shot with multiple new places to focus on. Funny enough, it too has a TV in it. Wonder if Stranger Things was in part inspired by this.
The Pacific Nuclear Research Facility has
better.
This might have worked better with just a static wide shot of her talking and the background yelling at us that she's ignoring her mess. Oh well.
I'm really ready. Have you seen my keys? The ones with the little soccer ball on the chain.
No. Where did you see them last?
Well, they're not on the key rack.
Huh.
Maybe the desk.
Went handheld to make it feel more frantic, and we tried to make it shakier, more frantic as the moment continues.
They're not in the bookcase. They're not in the shoebox. Are you sure you haven't seen them?
Now, pausing on something tells the audience it's important. In Jurassic Park, Spielberg does a long dolly in on the amber to foreshadow where the dinosaurs are coming from.
He's a digger.
And that's what I did here. It was a subtle way to say, look, there is something important about this girl's knowing look. It hints that she's the reason that the keys are missing. The audience begins to think there must be a reason. Why are we watching her, and become curious.
They're not in the shoebox. Are you sure you haven't seen them?
I haven't. My car's in the shop. You have to be there in 30 minutes?
30 minutes. You could try putting your stuff away. Maybe under
Her
there.
approaching camera into a close-up was her becoming more
Stack
aggressive.
of papers has been there all week. Those clothes. Okay. Well, this...
Now, pushing out or moving camera back from the subject can powerfully show tension is released. Here in Hocus Pocus, you might think an argument might hold tension, but not when the argument is going nowhere.
I love you, but I'm not just
calm down. But they're gonna come. Don't you see how crazy?
But a push-out can also reveal more of the same and escalate something further. Here, Miles feels like everyone is talking about him.
Can they hear my thoughts? Why are all my thoughts so loud?
So I was inspired by Spiderverse for this shot to say more clean.
Well, this looks great.
Just gonna call an Uber.
No, I'm sure that we will find them.
I'm just gonna tell them.
I'm sure that we will
I can't think
find
of a specific shot I'm stealing from here, but the point is to tell the audience that these are the keys without words.
I'm just gonna tell them.
Found them. You!
One of the most powerful and first eureka moments I had when starting this channel was that of noticing how sometimes the dolly-in move can mirror that of a mini story arc. The push-in is the rising action or tension. The stop is the climax. That energy still exists and still has to go somewhere and erupts in the subject with a piece of dialogue.
Right?
Yes. That's me.
I first noticed it in Lego Movie.
Found them. You!
On this dolly-in, the tension was her realizing about the keys, a small pause, and then her vocalizing it.
You!
On the shorts I'm working on now, I'm fighting my instinct to use it to the very end of every scene. I guess it's just me getting over-enthused when you learn something new.
I have a meditation room in the office.
It's not like I came up with my shots by saying I'll take this from Apocalypse Now, that from Jurassic Park, and this from Stranger Things and Back to the Future. No.
I'm ready.
You let the
really ready.
project dictate mood, character, and tension, while having a set of tools from other movies you can grab.
The ones with the little soccer ball.
The key is to immerse yourself in those tools enough so that you can use them reflexively.
Well, they're not on the key rack.
Huh.
Honestly, this project wasn't about using camera moves as a tool, even though I had been studying that for a while by then.
No.
This was an exercise on directing actors by giving them objectives, tactics, and action verbs. But because I had been studying camera moves, these tools just naturally made their way into the shot list.
Not in the bookcase.
I had a friend who went to Chapman Film School, and they did an exercise called the 3-2-1. 3 pages, 2 characters in 1 location. I liked it because it makes it easier to produce and lets you focus on the craft that is film directing, and that's what this short is.
I haven't. My car's in the shop. You have to be there in 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Seeing how nimble and fluid directors are in their choices gave me permission, nay a drive, to go beyond traditional coverage.
Maybe under there?
I've discovered that great directors are extremely intentional in how they craft. Their work was screaming at me to shoot something of my own, turning my YouTube channel from a film analysis channel for other people to instead a school for me.
Well, this looks great.
Just gonna call an Uber.
No, I'm sure that we will find them.
This channel has really helped me to learn about filmmaking, but I'm also hoping to use it to meet other filmmakers, to create a community of people talking in camera moves, blocking techniques, shots, and lenses.
You!
And now for the short without any commentary, so you can experience it as an audience.
Can you put your stuff away?
So they have a meditation room in the office. The pay is better, much better. I should be nervous, but I'm not. I'm ready. I'm really ready. Have you seen my keys? The ones with the little soccer ball on the chain.
No. Where did you see them last?
Well, they're not on the key rack.
Huh.
Maybe the desk. No. Maybe the bookshelf. They're not in the bookcase. They're not in the shoebox. Are you sure you haven't seen them?
I haven't. My car's in the shop. You have to be there in 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
You could try putting your stuff away. Maybe under there. That spilled there, that stack of papers has been there all week. Those clothes. Okay. Well, this looks great.
Just gonna call an Uber.
No, I'm sure that we will find them.
I'm just gonna tell them.
Found them. You!
Smash like and subscribe to see more Hollywood film directing lessons. Thanks for watching.